Hey guys and gals, welcome to another week at Twin Eagle Ranch. We got a beautiful week coming this week weather-wise. The only bad part is no rain forecast, but we still got summertime temperatures. It's absolutely amazing, summertime temperatures. But let's start out with something that I've never seen happen in the wild. All my years of deer hunting, all the thousands of days I spent out in the woods, I've never seen this. In fact, I've never seen it happen here on Twin Eagle Ranch. So it was a pretty special treat for me. Here's what I thought was pretty cool. There's something we don't get to see very often. A little baby calf having breakfast. I don't see that very often at all. The mama can hear me talking. The little baby said, "What's the deal?" I don't know if the mama, she looked up this way. I'm in the house, obviously. She looked up this way when I started talking. And the little baby's licking his chops. The big bull has got to be around pretty close, or a big bull. I saw a cow out there with two calves. It was not her a few minutes ago. And I look out and see that little baby. When you say little baby, that's compared to what, huh? That little baby is much larger than any of our whitetails. He was sure getting after that breakfast, though. That's an unusual sight. Pretty cool. There we go. I knew he was around out here somewhere this morning. There he is, feeding on Bermuda grass. That is a magnificent animal. I don't care who you are. That is a magnificent animal. Wow. Look at the size of that guy. What would happen if we all just ate grass, I wonder? That's all he's eating. Golly, what a bull. What a bull. He's having to eat grass because I've got good latches, better latches. Actually, just reversed the latches. But the better latchet was on the back on the front of that feeder. Look at those tips shining. The antlers. Just think, he loses those and he grows bigger ones the following year, just like a whitetail deer. Look at the size of that. That is special. The morning sun just getting over, peeking over the mountain, shining on him, lighting him up. He is a beauty. Look at the size of that rack. Wow. Got him a bunch of girlfriends running around with him. Life is good for that big boy. Yes, it is. Life is good. What a beauty. What a beauty. That might be the biggest antlers we've had on watching giant deer antlers grow. And that's an elk deer there. That's what the kids call them, elk deer. Oh. I don't know if he hears me talking or not. First time he's looked up. I've been looking at him for a minute or two. He's the king. Look at that. Goodness, look at that. Yeah, let's go back to eating. How close? How close do you want to get to an elk? It was almost too close, wasn't it? Look out the window just about anywhere around the house right now. And this is what we're seeing. The elk are here. That big girl standing right outside the kitchen window. Just Just spectacular. It's just all I can say. They're pretty anytime you see them out in the field, but unusual to see them up this close. The phone doesn't even know how to focus. Well, I thought she'd move around some, but she's just standing there surveying the situation. Golly, they're big animals. Definitely named them right when I call them bulls and cows, haven't they? Absolutely. Absolutely. Goodness, what a morning. Well, reversing the latches, the clips on the latches worked pretty good for 3 or 4 days till that big girl got here. And Buck up there feeding with her as well, but he didn't have his head in there. He can't get his head in there anyway, probably. But she got the lid off. Not only got the lid off, took the scoop out. Huh. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. How you doing? You're a pretty boy. Get a good look at you the way you are this morning. Look at that. That is just spectacular. What a beautiful deer. My, you are gorgeous. Well, I wonder how much of that feed is left in there. Probably almost none. And it was just completely full. He says, I'm gonna wait for you to throw me some, Jimmy. Beautiful, beautiful, typical giant right there. My goodness. Such a pretty boy. Hello, big boy. Hello, big boy. Where are you going? Where are you going? Taking your girls and leaving, huh? You taking your girls and leaving? Yeah. Your girls ate all my food out of my feeder. Got the lid back off again. Patsy didn't have the clips reversed, I guess, when he mixed with his feeder yesterday. I'm gonna have to wire them. Those girls will eat up the whole deal of food in a heartbeat. Yes, they will. Huh. Well, we sure can't afford to feed South Fresh to the elk. That's a fact. What a beautiful sight that is this morning here on Twin Eagle Lake. Those are geese out there, lots of geese. I mean, a good bunch of geese. Zoom in on them a little bit. You can tell that they're just like, looks like a bunch of decoys out there. And they're just sort of floating around, really not moving around, just sort of floating. But they're in that one spot. Just gorgeous. Talking a little bit. Sounds like a few more coming in. Here I'm talking back down the lake. I guess that they've just been gathering up there all morning. Looky here. Get that big bunch coming in. You talk about graceful. That's synchronized flying and landing right there. Graceful. And I suppose that they will end up swimming over and get with that other bunch. That's just That's just awesome. It's just awesome. That's all there is to it. It's just summertime hanging on here in southern Oklahoma. No more 100-degree days, but pretty doggone close to it, 98, 99, the mid-90s. I heard them talk about, well, if you think this might be a record in Oklahoma City, I think it was supposed to be 94 or something. You're not. Back in 1955 or something, it was 104 degrees on this day. So you climate change alarmists, 94 is a long way away from the record that happened like 75 years ago. Again, God controls the weather. God made that beautiful scene right there. Thank you, Lord, for another incredible start to another incredible day in heaven. Almost, not quite. You spin around and look down that way and you find a couple of mama deer and a couple of baby deer, and look at the size of the babies. Look at the size of the babies. That baby and that baby are almost as big as the mamas. Not quite, but almost. Proud mamas, that's for sure. What you doing, buddy? Huh? Where you been? You been out in the woods all day. How you like it, huh? Well, you better come around the house if you want to eat. Yeah. Wild child? Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Looky here. How about that? I'm going to take them over there by the house because I'd like for them coming back to the house. They'll follow me over there. Look at that. Is that precious? Can you remember when these guys were little bitty guys about 6 or 8 inches tall? They thought they were brother and sister. Wild child was so wild you couldn't hardly get close to her. Had to catch her every time to feed her a bottle. Look at her now. She's just such a lover. I got some Cheerios in there, Honey Nut Cheerios in there also for them. She knows the amount. He doesn't like carrots, so I have to put the carrots in there just for her. Come on, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get them over around the porch. That's where I want them. Are they coming? Well, sort of. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Also, I want to get over here where Chris can see. Chris is inside. She's looking out the dining room, over the dining room table. Miranda fixed us a really nice chicken casserole, potatoes and French green beans. I want to get them over here a little closer so Chris can take a look at them. She's been watching them walk around the yard. She said they're going away. Look at Benelli Lynn, they're so nice. Stay, Benelli. Are they coming? We'll see how this works here. I want to get them over here kind of close so Chris can see them. Well, they didn't follow. Hey, little Whitey. Hey, little Whitey. Stay, Benelli. Hey, little Whitey. Looks like you made the night right. Hey, what you doing, buddy? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, huh? What you doing, little Whitey? Some of that stuff? Yeah. Yeah. Where's Wild Child, huh? Where's Wild Child? Little Whitey was rubbing his horns, rubbing his antlers on the porch. Look at all the turkeys. Look at all the turkeys. I heard one of them gobble this morning. Sit there. Sit there right there. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, good boy. Will you look at all the turkeys out there? My goodness sakes alive. That's a bunch of turkeys. Goodness. And wondering about Wild Child. There she is right there. Hi, Wild Child. Hi, baby. See some elk way out there. The sun hasn't come up yet this morning. Looks like wiring the feeder is working. Oh, maybe not. No. Is that the lid? No, no. I think the lid's still on. Wild Child. What you doing, Wild Child? What are you doing, baby? Hey. So I'm eating grass this morning. You better get over here if you want some of this bowl. Little Whitey's cleaning the bowl out. Yeah, little Whitey's cleaning the bowl out. And a bunch of elk running around across the way. Split ears and her two young'uns. Gonna have a little breakfast. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that something? Little August and Tiny. Look how tiny Tiny is. He's still, I guess she'll always be small. Be a pretty little deer. Gorgeous little deer. And they're carrying they're definitely carrying albino genes. Big bunch of turkeys and Wild Child, elk in the background. Another day about to kick off at the Eagle. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Must be 20 or 25 turkeys there. I don't know, may not be that many. Might not be that many. Come here, Wild Child. Wild Child hears me talking over here. You'd think she'd come over here, but she hasn't. Come here, Wild Child. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. There's still a little bit left in here. Not a lot. Your partner in crime just about cleaned it out. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hi there. And look at this. Right there's Benelli's being such a good dog, laying right there. He ran her away from the food. Big bully. Let her eat a little bit of that. Yeah, let her eat a little bit of that. Come here, girl. All right, y'all clean it up. Y'all clean it up. Brotherly love, yeah, right.